Have you ever been served and remember the exact details that went into that serving? You remember what it cost that person and how that person got joy from serving you? Have you ever told that story to somebody else? Has it ever struck a chord with you deep inside you? See, John the Apostle had that very thing happen to him when Jesus washed the disciples' feet. It struck a chord with him, and he told a story. And last night I studied that story again, and I tell you what, it hit me in a different way. In chapter 13, starting with verse 3 in his gospel, it says, Jesus knew that the Father put all things under his power, that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, he took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. See, those moments and that moment made such an impact in John that he said, I've got to write this down. I've got to tell people. It became part of his story. And I wonder if you have shared that moment when you have been served with somebody else. Do you relive that? Do you remember the blood, sweat, and tears supposedly that went into that? I want to encourage you today to serve, because you might just be making a story for somebody else. Someone is going to remember the very specific actions that you took to serve them. Serve someone today, and do it as the love of Christ as he washed those feet.